Islam Wars, welcome back. If you're here watching this video, it's probably because you just finished watching um, my letter regarding a document sent to me from Victor Taylor L. and Cynthia Smith um, concerning a whole matter that, that's all online, too many places, described too many ways, and easy to access. So I won't waste time going into it here. I'm going to go ahead and read off the addendum that hopefully, no, that will end this because they can keep going if they want. I'm grown. I got better things to do. You wouldn't believe what I'm working on right now. Okay? So, we're going to get started on this. So, this is an open letter to Taylor L. Okay? I'm going to dedicate this letter to the lovely couple who recently invited me to join their family. Your timing was like so great and so bad at the same time. All right? You're about to find out why. Okay? Um, and you're gonna find out why I so quickly agreed that when you said the timing was a little off. Okay. So, the addendum to the letter. I can't help but wonder what this is really all about, and this is addressed to Taylor L. You have all, you have what you claim I stole, and you can easily replicate what you said you created. So, what is this really all about? Here's my theory. You told Smith to her face you wanted to make another woman your wife, with that other woman sitting right there. Though the same courtesy had not been extended to her in the 2 years of being patient at your right hand. You really need to look that right hand thing up too. You're either really confused as to the meaning or really, really clear, in which case I now get your comment about her paying her debt. Those who aren't familiar or well versed in Islam, you cannot make a Muslim your slave. I looked it up because it was just bugging me. Like, what's this right hand thing? That's your slave. It says those of your right hand or your slave. Okay? So, she was raised Catholic. I don't know. She's raised Baptist, went to Catholic school for like 13 years, I think. I think that's the story. And so yeah, I can see why you would make her your right hand. All right. He extended the offer to me, but I declined. Um, anyway, that's what I meant about. In which case, I now get your comment about her paying her debt. That was so harsh. But that's what she gets for showing up to my house uninvited, shanghaiing me, ambushing me with the meeting where this occurred, and intruding where she had no place. As a woman, I can't say I would have reacted so calmly to the obvious demonstration of my inadequacy in my mate's eyes. She's slighted now, she's slighted, so now I'm a thief who's competing with her to do something she can still do. You're right. Something mentally isn't there. Your words, not mine. And this is posted on this channel as well, so you can hear the voicemail. There's a voicemail of him saying this. Just let me finish. Um, you should seek professional mental help for her immediately. I am a Muslim born, not in the making like the both of you. So slavery is out, and I'm not willing to have salvaging some bitter, screwed up old biddy be a condition for my marriage. Smith again exposed your insufficient manhood when you allowed her pathology consideration where it deserved none. As we discussed more times than I care to recall. It's all good. Allah is the best of planners and most merciful in pairing you with someone who will ensure quality sisters stay good and far away from your home and your temple. Allah willing, they will instead find brothers in full control of their houses, as this is the first level of nation building. Now you know why I dropped you and your temple. You don't have control of either, but think you can run a nation? Think again. It is astounding the amount of work I've completed since I stopped my association with you. I consistently avoided working with Smith because I got tired of dumbing it down and listening to her rambles. So interesting how everyone she works with winds up insubordinate, but it couldn't possibly be her that's the problem. This correspondence was addressed to you because I refused to feed into her desperate and pathetic need to control. Actually, that's not an accusation. I'll get into that in a second. After all is said and done, I pray daily you two remain together for as long as you both live and beyond. Allah willing, no one else will ever have to be subject to your dysfunction. Who would want to be with an inadequate male who badmouths his old lady to another woman in a voicemail? I didn't make you record that. Personally or professionally, that's low. And what about the mentality of the woman that would accept being humiliated like that? Ironically, this is exactly the soap opera I thought LA would be. My only request is that you two please stop insulting real married couples, and you are shacking up and disrespecting their legitimate unions. Please work on yourselves, leave me alone, leave me in peace, and find a more positive use for your time. In the 10 minutes I've wasted writing this, I could have spent that on one of the many books Moors have me, not you, working on. Praise Allah, seek help. Sister Nigeria Lyle. So now, lovely couple I was just speaking about, you know who you are. This is a perfect example of that it's not you, it's me thing, except in the case, it is me, but it's me because of dealing with this, okay? And now, brother, you know who you are. You see what I mean about being sucked into chaotic situations. But like I said, your timing couldn't be better, but it couldn't be worse either. So there you go. Now y'all know why this is going on. You know, you're trying to get a hold of something that you never wanted, and nobody said nothing about it until 2 months after it happened. So is this what's really going on? Plus, let me read something to y'all. Astrology is such an incredible tool. I'm gonna read something to y'all. Smith, because I told her to her face, you know, she ain't my sister. Even the prophet said, not every Moor is my brother. So, you know, to start a fight on the first day of Ramadan, I can't call you my sister. So, Smith. Anyway, she sent me her astrology information, her and her son's. Go ahead, lie about that too if you like. I have the email, okay? And I'm not sure how else I would know the stuff I'm about to read to everybody. Yeah, she was a cool little project. And I kept telling the grand sheet, I can't help her. I can't help her. I can't help her. It wasn't that I didn't want to. I'm not able to. No one is. Like I said, you are a physical manifestation of the moment of your birth. Okay? She sent me her information, and I did her chart. And that's when I was like, I can't work with you because, you know, you're walking around as something that I don't want to be bothered with. Okay? You know how they say there's somebody for everybody. This ain't for me. Okay? So I'm gonna read something to you. All right? I looked up her information and found out she's a Taurus, I looked up her information. She is a Taurus with her moon in Aries. Because I'm like, what's going on? What is this really about? And she did this to Janelle L. too. How Sister Janelle L., I should mention, out here in LA, is the coordinator for the Moorish Unity Summit. She, along with some other Moors, set up a Moorish Science Temple of America Incorporated, California, or California Incorporated, in 1974. Like I said in my letter that I read in another video. She, Smith, Taylor L., and Linda Wilson signed paperwork trying to do a hostile corporate takeover. She got wind of it and she just notified the state what was going on. She didn't go up against them. She just told the state they're not signatories on that stuff. So they took their name off. So, and I'm just like, I remember when it happened how even the Grand Sheik was like, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I'm thinking, it's just a tourist thing, you know, no big deal. They slow to start, slow to stop, you know. But that could be a good thing. It can also be a very negative thing. So, like I said, this whole thing was kind of confusing. So I decided to look a little deeper. And I'm like, let me just go through because something's just bothering me about this. So I looked it up and I looked up her sun-moon combination. I'm on a site called horoscopespot.net. Oh, this site is wonderful. You can look up your sun-moon combination. You can look up your sun-ascendant combination. You can look up compatibility. It's so cool. So this is hers, because I know this is her because I saw the Grand Sheik's reaction with the Janelle L thing. And I should also mention it was so interesting on this thing they sent me that I sent back. It wasn't sealed. Everything he's ever signed for me has been sealed. Instead, he had a notary sign off on it. I'll leave that for your interpretation. Me personally, I'm going to say this is no different from the Janelle L thing. She's out of control. I'm not going to say it's something chemical or something that happened to her, even though, if you look deep enough into somebody's chart, you can find out stuff that happened to them that they probably never told anybody because your energy makeup demanded it, okay, to make you who you were supposed to be, who you were supposed to eventually become. So, yeah. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Anyway, Taurus Sun, Aries Moon. This is her, Smith, Cynthia Smith. And it might explain why this is going on. You have a powerful personality. There is a certain fixity of purpose in you which your highly expressive nature may conceal, and a certain ruthlessness in getting what you want. Though the skies fall, that may not be apparent except to those who know you intimately. Your intellectual and emotional natures, each powerful in their own right, are not closely allied. Horoscopespot.net, I'm reading off of there. And you frequently express thoughts which bear no least relation to your emotions. You have deep wells of unprobed consciousness. You may not even be aware of your own inconsistencies. But for all that, what you say when you are on guard and what you do when you are off guard often bear no discernible relationship to each other. You will express the most tolerant and broad-minded viewpoints at one moment, and then, when an emotion is touched, be as biased and unreasonable as the very people you were flaying as big as 10 seconds before. There's a word for that. It's called two-faced. You have a truly remarkable mental equipment which is capable of mastering anything, however obtuse or realistic it may be. So you're a master at at insisting stuff is there when it's not there. Okay, you will have to exercise a high degree of self-control to submerge the tendency to dominate your environment and those in it. You are capable of making both yourself and those around you unhappy by getting your own way. Horoscopespot.net under Taurus, Aries Moon. Once again, this is not me writing this. Let's see. Even when you aren't overtly insisting on something, you have a way of making your wishes known by a manner, a gesture, or a lack of enthusiasm of which you may not even be conscious, but which your environmental associates may crumble under. Who wants to be around that? But it couldn't possibly be her. When you are arguing directly for your point, you have a way of being so plausible and so apparently reasonable that you wear down resistance. Apparently reasonable. This is all very well if you do not reduce your This is all very well if you do not reduce your associates to the status of dependents. You mean like having a jump off that's 18 years younger than you? Which is the danger of this position. Continuing, and this is wrapping up. You are so sure of yourself, so confident of what you think and believe and want, that you're likely to take the starch out of other people who aren't so sure. You should learn to let other people alone, to allow them to lead their own lives in their own way, and to put your great mental and physical energies into a wholly impersonal type of pursuit, whether it be business, artistic, or professional. If you do this, your success is assured, for your best medium of expression is the impersonal. Put your energy, your passion, your determination into that, and you will go far. But set your mind on other people, either with a subconscious desire to dominate them or with a feeling of dependence on them, and you will get what you want. You will get what you want, but after you get it, it won't please you. This is truly a position of, quote, beware your desire, for assuredly you will have it. It is also a position in which you should dispassionately view yourself, develop introspection, and find what hidden recesses of consciousness need a house cleaning. You'll find plenty there. And once you bring the debris to light, you'll lead a more fluent, happy, contented, and successful life. And that's from Grant, what's that, Levy? I'm gonna guess that's a German name, so Grant Levy. Um, at horoscopenet.net/Taurus-sun-Aries-moon if you want to look it up yourself. I'll probably just put the link in the comments. So it's not me, it's not you, it just is. Kick rocks. Go in peace. Never contact me again. Both of y'all leave me alone. Alright, we have nothing further to discuss. And aside, I should probably mention or warn you. You'll see it. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. That'll be a separate class. So that being said, thank you for attention. Special shout out to that special couple. I hope everything's working out for y'all. If not, give me a call if I can do anything to assist y'all. And I'll see you when I see you. Peace.